Silence, sometimes. It tells the loudest stories. On a quiet Los Angeles morning, a tow truck driver popped open the front compartment of an impounded Tesla and found a secret no one was prepared to see. Inside the car, once registered to rising music star d4vd, lay the decomposed remains of a 15-year-old girl who had been missing for over a year. That discovery would ignite a media firestorm, tear apart fan communities, and open one of the strangest celebrity-linked investigations in recent memory. Welcome to Romance and Blood TV, where we explore the dark edges of fame, obsession, and the hidden truths behind headlines. Stay with me, because by the end of the story, you'll understand why this case has left an entire industry speechless. September 8, 2025, Los Angeles traffic hums as usual, but in a city impound lot just off Hollywood Boulevard, workers notice a peculiar smell. The Tesla had been parked for weeks without moving, ticketed, towed, forgotten, when the technician opened the car's frunk. The odor grew unbearable. Then came the sight, a tightly wrapped bag, fluids leaking from beneath. Police were called immediately. Within hours, homicide detectives sealed the scene. The plate traced back to David Anthony Burke, known worldwide by his stage name d4vd, the singer behind Romantic Homicide. The name alone felt like a cruel coincidence. Social media exploded. Body found in d4vd's car? Is this real? By sundown, hashtag d4vd was trending worldwide. The Los Angeles County Coroner's Office began processing what was left of the remains. The victim was quickly identified as Celeste Rivas Hernandez, 15 years old, last seen in April 2024 after leaving her home in East LA. For nearly 18 months, her family had begged for answers. Now, they finally had won. But it was the kind no family ever wants. Authorities revealed that Celeste's body showed no immediate signs of trauma, but the advanced decomposition meant toxicology tests were needed. The cause of death was officially deferred. No one could yet say how, when, or why she died. Still, the fact that she was discovered inside d4vd's car was enough to spark every kind of theory imaginable. Detectives secured warrants for a Hollywood Hills residence where d4vd had been living during the summer. They removed electronics, drives, and personal items. Neighbors described flashing lights and unmarked cars. Online, fans dissected every lyric, every live stream, every tweet. Clips resurfaced, one in particular showing the artist joking on Twitch about training Celeste and making disturbing remarks. Was it dark humor? A clue? Or something else entirely? As police insisted, d4vd was cooperating and had not been charged, but cooperation didn't quiet the storm. By week's end, his team canceled his remaining tour dates. Sponsors paused campaigns. Even fellow artists, like Kali Uchis, began removing collaborations from streaming services. And the court of public opinion, silence was guilt enough. Before the headlines, Celeste Rivas was a quiet, artistic teenager. She loved drawing, music, and online fandom spaces. The same digital universe that had lifted d4vd to fame. Friends said she admired him. Some messages later found online showed she might have dreamed of meeting him, but nothing so far indicates that they ever met in person after she disappeared. Her family described her as sweet but sheltered. A 15-year-old who loved K-pop and sketching faces from her favorite videos. Her mother, during a brief press conference, said simply, "She was our light. We want the truth." Late August 2025, parking citations appear on the Tesla, unmoved on a downtown street. September 1st, the car is marked for towing. September 8th, impounded. Within the hour, discovery. Police estimate Celeste had been dead for several weeks before the car was towed. How did her body end up there? Was she placed inside before or after death? And who had access to the car? Those are the questions investigators still refuse to answer publicly. When an artist becomes the center of a criminal probe, the fallout is instant. Within days, YouTube, TikTok, and Reddit filled with theory videos. Some declared him innocent. Others accused him outright. Old interviews were re-uploaded, every word re-examined. The irony of his breakout song, Romantic Homicide, wasn't lost on anyone. Streams skyrocketed. Billboard Hot 100 reported a sudden spike. Millions of curious listeners drawn to a song about love and death, just as real tragedy surrounded its creator. in public statements. d4vd's representatives urged patience, reminding fans there were no charges, only speculation. But patience doesn't trend online. Police later confirmed the manner of death remained undetermined. And arrest, no closure. Only more questions be why early October, Celeste's body was released to her family. She was laid to rest in a private ceremony at Queen of Heaven Cemetery. Mourners left white roses and notes that read, "Fly high, Celeste." At the same time, reporters photographed moving trucks outside d4vd's Los Angeles home. He'd quietly ended his lease and disappeared from public view. His social media pages went dark. The once vibrant comments turned into a battlefield of grief and anger. How does a promising artist's car become a crime scene? What happened between April 2024 and September 2025? And most importantly, will anyone be held responsible? As of now, the official cause and manner of death remain deferred by the medical examiner. That means the case is still open, still active, still searching for truth. Until those answers come, this story sits in a strange limbo, part tragedy, part mystery, and part cautionary tale about the darkness that can hide behind fame. Online culture never sleeps. Fan accounts turned into amateur investigators. Some tracked supposed sightings, others dissected body cam timestamps. The deeper they looked, the murkier everything became. Meanwhile, conspiracy channels twisted facts for clicks. People forgot that at the center of this storm was a real child, a real family, a girl who didn't come home. That's what we remember here on Romance and Blood TV, that every headline hides a heartbeat. Every viral story began with someone's worst day. As of today, no one knows exactly how Celeste Rivas died or who put her in that car. Police continue their investigation, sifting through digital trails and forensic results. Maybe answers will come from a DNA match, maybe from a confession, or maybe, as with so many Hollywood tragedies, the truth will fade into rumor. Until then, her name deserves to be spoken with care. If you've watched to this point, remember, curiosity is natural, but compassion is powerful. Stories like these are reminders. Behind every stream, every post, every fan moment, there are real people whose lives can unravel in an instant. This has been Romance and Blood TV, where we tell the stories that others whisper about, the ones that make us question how far fame, obsession, and darkness can reach. If you found value in hearing Celeste Rivas' story, stay tuned, because the investigation isn't over, and neither are we.